we're picking up on November 5th where we enter into the intercoastal waterway, and the key to this was the first day that we started really following our buddy boat, and we couldn't have picked a better time to do that,
or a better buddy boat
or a better buddy boat partner, because they've done it 4 times, and there's a lot with this section of the intercoastal. Lots of bridges.
Specific times that they open, and
yeah, I mean, you've got to radio some of these bridges ahead of time, let them know you're coming. You need to check. Some of them open on demand when you radio them. Some of them only open on the hour. So getting the timing of all these bridges down was one of the things I was a little nervous of. And being able to follow our buddy boat through there that's done it before.
It was a blessing.
Yeah, and they were kind of giving us a heads up. And it honestly made one of the more challenging parts, I think, of this trip a lot smoother. So I'm so grateful to One More Thing. One More Thing's the name of their boat. So grateful to Steve and Kathy for helping us through that section. It really put us off on a good start to this trip. All right, well, nothing else to say about it. Let's let you watch the rest of this adventure. It's November 5th, and it's time to put up the anchor and go ahead and start buddy boating on down from Norfolk. So let's get this thing started. And we are going to head into Norfolk and on down the ICW. It's supposed to be 71 degrees today. Should make for a nice day. Right now it's high 40s, so not feeling it quite yet. So as we're heading down the channel through Norfolk, you can see there's a lot of boat traffic from cargo ships. But there's plenty of room for us to navigate.
Just a reminder why Ryan and I get to do this. Thank you for your service to our military.
We are approaching our first series of bridges through Norfolk. This first one is the Beltline Railroad Lift Bridge. Our mast height is only 55 feet, so we are good to pass under most bridges on the ICW.
I'm sure you're hungry, because I am.
Absolutely. All right, look up above. This is the railroad bridge. It lowers all the way down to those tracks there to allow trains to go across. And then it opens up. Pretty cool. Getting closer to the entrance of the ICW. Did just get a call from Coinjock, and they do have room for us on their west side wall, so that means we will have to take the dinghy across the restaurant, try that prime rib out. The bridge is finally open, and like a herd of cattle, we are all making our way one by one. 5 minutes or maybe a mile past the last railroad bridge. We waited for a half hour to open, and we are approaching the next 2 fixed bridges. So far today we've only had to wait for the 1 bridge to open. Every other bridge we've passed has been a fixed bridge. To our right is the entrance if you were going to go down, if you were going to use the Dismal Swamp instead of the Virginia Cut. You would follow off to the right there. But we are going to take the Virginia Cut. We are entering the Great Bridge Lock. We are on a port side tie, which means we have to use our own fenders. It's a concrete wall. All right, it just got hot and we are in the lock. It's about to go up another 2 feet.
Don't sit on my glasses.
And then they're gonna let us loose out of here. So here's what we have. We're on a port side tie. The lock is filling up. Got a couple more spots over here on the port side. You can see we're tied up tight to the wall. These friendly guys here have been helping us out. And we're all set. The lock is closing behind us here. So they're going to start filling it with water. And once we go up the 2 feet that the lock goes up, then we'll untie and continue on down. Heading south. We are 5 minutes from the opening of the Great Bridge. We've been sitting here with the rest of the boats that came through the lock for about 15 minutes. But hopefully they'll open the bridge soon and we can all get on our way. Continue our trip to Coinjock. It's been a beautiful day so far. Smooth sailing, or smooth motoring. All right, we are at the swing bridge. We've got a line of boats here waiting to get through. And we just came through the lock about an hour ago, and then we waited for the Great Bridge, which opened for us, and now we are in a line of boats. Anchored up right here, so this is a great spot. We'll just wait for this swing bridge right here.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, looks like they took some damage.
Oh my
Some of the hull.
Is there anybody on there? Are they online? Has anybody checked? Serious?
Look at that Johnson.
What?
Why are you looking at my Johnson, girl?
If that's blinking, is it dying and it's a charge?
Nope.
Nope. Oh.
It's dying laughing at my dad's shows.
Oh.
We're still heading to Coinjock. Right now it says we'll be there. Well, hopefully we get there before dark, but it's going to be cutting it close. But we will take you along for the ride. Let you know.
We already have reservations for the prime rib.
Oh yeah. Can't go to Coinjock and not try the prime rib, so I hear.
Wow, look, it looks pretty rough up there.
Well, that's the wake from all these power boats that just took off because they got out of the no wake zone. So it's like somebody just waved the checkered flag for power boats. I ain't hating. I'm a power boater at heart. But if I'm gonna live this early retirement life, I gotta sail, baby. Gotta keep the funds. Can't be spending $600 a day on fuel. All right, we are approaching North Landing Bridge. It has an opening time of 1:30, and we're creeping up on it here. We're about 15 minutes to go, and I can see it off in the distance. So just running one motor right now and slowing down to a crawl so that we can time it perfectly. But this is the next bridge. We have to wait for an opening, which is North Landing Bridge. Another bridge behind us, and we are heading south, still heading to Coinjock. It's 1:30, so got about 3 more hours. Here's my current situation. I know you probably can't even hear me with all this wind, but the apparent wind right now is between 20 and 30 knots right in my face, and it's going to be like this for the next hour. We are going to end up arriving at the marina most likely after dark, so hopefully it's not too bad getting in there. But we're trying our best to get there sooner, but it is so windy. Anyway, checking in. Good morning from Coinjock. It is November 6th, and it is not too chilly. We can definitely tell we're heading south. Highs today are only about 69, but this morning it's not too bad. It is going to be windy today, though, but at least it's at our back. We're going to take our time getting out of here this morning because there's a lot of big motor yachts that are also in here, and there's no need for us to try to jump out ahead of them and then just have them all slow down to do slow pass and wake us as they go by. So we're going to take this opportunity to go ahead and pump out, top off our tanks. Yesterday we didn't do a video as we got in after dark. The wind was on our nose all day long, and unfortunately I got off to the left side of the channel just a little bit, not paying close enough attention, and we hit something hard. My 6-foot depth finder warning went off, probably a tree stump, but the entire boat lifted up and then went back down. It sounded nasty, I can't lie to you. Quickly I got Adele to take the helm, and then I ran around looking for any kind of water intrusion or damage, but the boat seemed to be fine. We radioed our buddy boat, let them know what we were dealing with, but we've been monitoring that, and it seems like there's no, at least through-hole damage.
So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Insta360 cam this morning. It's on a selfie stick. I'm going to try to stick that under the boat and see if I can get lucky enough to see anything. If not, I'm going to have to dive in there and just get a good look at what the extent of the damages are. Hopefully there aren't any, but it definitely didn't sound nice. So I will keep you guys in the loop on that. Anyway, good morning from Coinjock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all have a safe trip.
Thank you. And those tenders come in whenever you get them.
Yep, I already talked to you about that. I'm already on it. Do you want these somewhere?
Holy smokes.
Yeah, where do you want these?
Put them on the trampoline so they'll be ready for next time. We are going sideways. All right, my handy dandy mate has gotten our lines off, and we are leaving here. It looks like it is 10:11 a.m. So on our way at 10 a.m. We're not setting any records with our time, but we needed a little relaxation and boat maintenance this morning. Good afternoon. We just left Coinjock at 10 a.m. and we are now heading south towards the Albemarle Sound. We have 20 knots of wind behind us. The current is really ripping through here, but we are so much better off than last night when it was in our face. And it is supposed to switch around again, so we want to take advantage of today and get as many miles as we can. But with the engines only at 2,000 RPM and this wind at our back, we are cruising at about 7 to 7.5 knots. So don't forget to download the Sea People app and find Sailing Vessel Ascension, and you can track us along our journey. Just checking in, we have got the grill going over here. Let me flip this around. Yeah, we've got the grill going over here behind me. Adele doing what she does, makes me amazing meals along the way. The wind is brutal. Right now it's blowing right on our starboard side, and we've got to prop up one of our cushions to try to block the grill enough to keep it lit. Anyway, still a beautiful day. Sun shining, wind at my back, I'll take it. Well, this is what I call sailing. Got the spinnaker up. Del and I just put it up. Engines are off and we are cruising this big old kite. That's right. We've got laundry on here. And we are doing laundry as we speak. It's got 4 minutes left. But what we don't have is a dryer, so we'll be hanging that out to dry. Okay, this is how you do laundry on a boat. We are still cruising, and it is still sunny for a little while. And we have all of our laundry here, and my job is to hand it to Adele, and she puts it up on our
my mama told
spinnaker sheet.
this is back in the day. Thank you for my mama.
So I've been having trouble with my autopilot. Like, it slowly veers off all to the side, then you click it a degree and it swings right back. So I troubleshot everything I could think of, and then I gave up and called for Runo here, and they said, well, does your GPS antenna have a clear shot of the sky? And does it have a clear shot of the sky? Well, that is interesting. Somebody put this giant solar array up here, and I guess it doesn't. So people have been asking, what's the bathroom like on that? We have
all the things you would expect to have in a bathroom. Our toilet, there's our rain head shower, our bowl sink, and yes, that's right, we are underway, and so we have this for our view out the window. Not too bad. All right, it's been a beautiful day. Winds were behind us all day. We got a lot of sailing done. Got to fly the spinnaker. We're pulling up to our anchorage here in Alligator River, just north of Pungo River, which will be on our agenda for tomorrow. Anyway, just wanted to check in. It was a beautiful day. We covered a lot of miles. A relaxing day though. We didn't get started till 10 o'clock. So anyway, we're hoping to make some dinner here and call it an evening and get back heading south tomorrow. Tomorrow's high is supposed to be almost 70. So we'll keep chugging along south.